Speaking about bombing, I bombed twice in a row last night. That wasn't a great feeling.
It wasn't great.
It wasn't great. I still feel ashamed
Yeah?
for that.
You down in the dumps about it?
No, not down in the dumps. Just like it's just like it's
That
icky.
yuck? Yeah.
It's a yucky feeling.
Yeah, it's not great.
I'm in the grocery store today, just walking around, just like they know, like they know I bombed, And yeah, 2 shows, open mics, but still, it's like when you got 2 back to back, if I bombed the first one, and then I was like, okay, and then I'm going into the second one with like bomb energy, but was still like maybe I could turn it around. Didn't.
It's almost like it's almost like doubling down in blackjack, you know? Because you sit there, like especially if you're doing 2 or like 3 spots a night. If you fuck up on the first one, you're like, all right, I got one more. I can bring it back.
Yep.
And then you're putting all your cards. It's like double or nothing, and then you still fall short. It's like double the
It's bad. It was bad.
You're looking at oncoming traffic a little too nicely.
Dude, a fucking bomb is the worst.
Dude, it's the worst.
And like a lot, like it's not. Obviously, it wasn't as bad as I play it up in my head.
Yeah.
I tried it okay, but it like I knew that I wasn't doing the best I could do. And especially when you bomb at one place and then you go to a different place and do it again, it's just you can't get that ick off you. It's hard to get that bomb off you.
Yeah, and then you got to go into like start your work week with that energy, and you're like, now I didn't even kill. Now I'm back at work.
Yeah. And it's like now we got another 4 days till our next show or something. So I just have to ride a bomb now for 4 days.
Yep, you're in bomb mode. You're coasting on by.
Yeah.
That's rough. I can't relate. I've been on like a 2-week tear. So things are going good.
You're doing pretty good.
For old Hayden, which means I'm due for a missile. Dude.
That's what that means.
Yeah, you can never do too well for too long because, dude, it always happens like the second that you start thinking like, I might actually be hot shit at this. I might be good.
What am I, a great comic?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I should be doing that same night.
Yeah.
That same night, you just eat a bag of dicks.
Yeah.
So I'm probably due for one, but I'm flying high. We're on like 2 opposite ends of the thing.
I was flying high, but then
Yeah.
I was due. I had to. What was it called? I came in, I paid the piper, dude.
Yeah. I guess, man.
I had to come in and pay that debt.
Yeah, dude. I've been on like a 2-week tear. I don't know why. I've just been feeling good getting on stage. I've like brought up like I like fixed some old bits, doing some new bits that are working. So yeah, man.
Bro, bombing, dude, there's no feeling like it. You can't explain it to someone who's not a comedian.
No.
But and they can imagine what it's like because that's the fear. That's why people don't do it. They can imagine what it's like, but like, dude, when you're up there and it's not going well and you're only a minute and a half in and you have, maybe you're doing like an 8-minute set and
you're making me like freak out over here, dude.
And you're
relax.
You're like, okay, the first 2 jokes didn't work. And the one-off thing I thought of about the room, I joked about the light was weird and nobody laughed. Okay, okay. And then you try to like turn, you like get more serious, and that doesn't work.
Yeah, or you go the other way. You overdo it. You over stand up, and then it just makes it so much worse.
Yep.
And you're just stuck there. And then you're just praying for the light. You're just like, please fucking light me.
And then every time the joke doesn't work, you go into the next joke with lower energy.
With don't work energy. Yeah, dude, it's a snowball, dude. That's why I started doing something recently just to like try it out. Like I've started structuring my set a little differently. I used to do like the first almost half would just be all like brand new ideas, whatever, and then I closed with like the stuff I was real like confident with. And I've almost had to like, I don't know how to explain it. I've had to like move it around a little bit to where, because like if you can get like a pop like right off the beginning, you can kind of ride that a little bit. So that's
why I've always started with crowd work.
Yeah.
Sort of riffing.
So if I can get that initial joke to hit, I can throw a little like new ideas or ones that I don't know is gonna work kind of in the middle and sandwich it and then end on stuff I know is gonna work, and it leads to like a more even set.
Yep.
Versus like trying to build up from nothing. If you start with that pop, you get a little bit of like grace.
You do, because then if you do your second joke and it doesn't go very well,
you're still riding that first one.
The crowd is still like, oh, well, he's funny, so it's he is, but we know he's funny, so it's fine. Yeah, dude.
So I've had to start opening with bangers instead of just like straight to brand new ideas.
That's pretty good.
Yeah,
that's a good tactic.
Learning something new every day, man.
That's why I've always started with like something about the room or a callback to a joke someone else did, just because that always gets a laugh, but if it's funny enough,
and it makes you seem funny because they're like, oh, he just thought of that.
Yeah, and it's like, oh, he's like really paying attention. So you do that, and then you start to go into your jokes, and one works, one doesn't work, but they're like, yeah, he's fine. And then a lot of it is like your attitude, because if you're up there, even if you're like bombing, because I've had sets where I've been like not doing well, but I've just been I was in a great mood, so I was like, oh, that didn't work. Those like weird throwaways you can do.
Yeah, a lot of it's about the mood, because like, if you go up there and you acknowledge it, you're just like, dude, yeah, it didn't work. Fuck you. Here's the next joke. And like, you just go back at them. They'll kind of forgive you a little bit.
They will. Because they'll be like, oh, he's trying. At least he's trying. Yeah, there's all those little like get out of jail card things.
Yeah.
You can say like, well, never doing that joke again. And then people go, because it sucked.
Yeah.
So he's not going to do it.
All those little cheat cards.
Yeah.
Just those throwaways. This guy knows that.
Little cheat.
This guy knows what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Oh, dude. I hate those, though.
I hate those. Those are the worst.
If you got to pull those out, then it's like you're having a bad night.
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
Oh.
I haven't had to use a this guy knows in a while, dude.
This guy knows what I'm talking about.
Hey, this guy knows what I'm talking about. And he's just sitting there like...
Yeah, dude, just... Those are the worst. But when you're in that moment and one of those lines is there to grab, I'm
grabbing it, dude. Low hanging fruit. Give me that, dude. Give me that.
Please give me that.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, things have been going real well on my end, man. It's been neat.
You've been getting better.
I haven't had like a run in a couple of months.
I told you this in the car the other day. You did so good at a show like last week. That when I followed you, I was like, oh fuck.
Yeah?
Yeah. Nice. That was it, Badger and Jam. And like you were good from start to finish, and like everything was working. You were funny, and I had to come up right after you, and I was like kind of low energy that night, and I was like, oh fuck, like I gotta okay, here we go.
Yeah.
And did all right, but
yeah, man.
Yeah, dude, it's cool. It's cool to see each other doing well.
Yeah, dude.
Instead of going up and bombing every night. Remember when we do that?
Dude, it's crazy to see, like, just in a year. Like, we're almost at episode 52, which will have been a year.
Yeah.
And even from like January to now, we're leaps and bounds ahead of where we were. Dude, we used to go up like and just bomb all the time.
Yeah.
Like, it was expected. Like, I don't know about you, but I walk up on stage and be like, this is not gonna work, but let's try it out.
We'd be driving to the club
knowing we're gonna bomb.
I'm going to feel bad.
Yeah.
After this.
It was like on purpose punching yourself in the nose.
Yeah. And then doing it and like bombing.
Yeah.
And then just a quiet car ride home.
Yeah.
And then just delete the set, don't even listen to it. You know it's bad when you just don't listen to it.
Yeah. You're just like, not this week.
Yeah.
But we're getting better.
I know, and it's fucking brutal.
It's a meat grinder, but it's cool to see like the bomb is slowly starting to become like not the expectation, you know?
Yep.
It's starting to become like something that just happens to you, and you're like, but we spent so long sitting in that chair, that bomb chair, that it's so familiar that I'm kind of like, you're not like fine with it, but like you know how to deal with it.
I can take a bomb.
Instead of like just staring at a wall for like 3 hours when you get home, you're just like you can kind of brush it off a little bit.
You just take a cold shower.
Yeah, dude.
And you sit in the shower like this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dude, it's fucking brutal.
You have your hand against the wall. You're just like, oh, fuck.
Dude, a bomb is so brutal, dude. you just can't explain it, man. But now, yeah, it's like I can take a bomb, and with the tricks and tips and stuff, like I can kind of work around a bomb, to where it's not just like I'm up there naked, I can work around it and know I'm bombing, but kind of try to, find a path through the bomb instead of just taking it to the face. You know what else is a crazy part of that goes into like stand up for me is like having like a good day.
Yeah.
You ever have a shit day and then you go to a mic and then you're in a shit mood and it kind of throws you off?
Not as often as I know. I notice it with you. It's like it's like noticeable.
Yeah.
The second that I walk in, I'm like already kind of in a better mood. It's happened before.
Yeah.
But like, you wear it on your sleeve. Like if you had a shitty day, you go up. You're like, hey guys.
I can't fake it. I can't.
Yeah.
It's that. Yeah, you're right. My moods affect me more than yours affect you.
Yeah.
Which I don't know about that, but yeah, but like if I'm having a bad day, and I have a mic that night, I already know it's fucked, and there's not a lot I can do to change it. Mm-hmm. I try my best.
Well, there's nothing wrong with it. That's just you.
That's just
you,
me.
That's you being you.
I try my best. Like I'll go to the gym and run, hit a sauna or something, or meditate and stretch and shit. But yeah, really 50% of whether or not I do good on stage is like how I'm feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's times where I just feel great, and I go up there and
and it shows, and you kill. Yeah.
And then there's times where I'm just like, I do not feel great, and that shows also. And I'm sure people are like, "What's up? Why is he? What's wrong? He's in a weird mood?" That's just, I don't know. I get in those moods.
I always looked at it like, because I've gone into mics like after a shitty day and had kind of a shitty attitude, but I always looked at it like, look, if I bring that up there, it's not gonna go well, and it's gonna double my bad mood. So like let's leave it at the door, and best case scenario, this goes well, and I cheer myself up.
Yeah. Yeah, I have a hard time leaving it at the door. I think.
Do you think there's anything you could do to work on that, or do you think you're just stuck like that?
I do my very best to maintain some normal level of feeling good. Like going to the gym, or doing things I like doing, listening to music I like, and but like the night of the show, like this is how my brain works. The night of the show, it's our day off of work, so we got nothing going on. So the night before, I have to get like a good night's sleep.
Okay.
And then I wake up and like I'll eat something, and then I'm gonna go to the gym and like work. I'm gonna work out and then run 3 or 4 miles, and then I'm gonna hit a sauna, and then just like go over my jokes in the fucking sauna. It's like a whole thing I gotta do just to get on stage and perform.
That sounds like a lot. You know what I'm gonna do?
What?
I'm gonna have probably a beer with breakfast.
Yeah.
And like watch 2 movies and then and then we'll go down there.
That's what you will do.
Yeah.
I'm so jealous that you can just do that.
And I guarantee you, I'll be in a great mood.
Yeah, I know. I don't get it. Like, you'll wake up hungover.
Yeah.
Beers with breakfast. Beers with 2 movies. Pops early. Get there. Great mood. Do good.
No, I'm not gonna get. I'm glad you touched on that. I'm not gonna get like too fucked up.
No, of course.
Because I've run into that so many times. Like where you have a couple too many drinks before.
That's bad.
And then you go and you going on stage, not even like buzzed, but you're
drunk.
You're like a little drunk.
Yeah. I've been drunk.
I've been drunk on stage. It's not great.
Oh my God.
I'd say the best sets I've ever done was like stone cold sober, or like a beer before or something like that.
Yeah.
It's I jumped off that train months ago. I'm done doing that.
It's not
because I kept being like, yeah, I'll have a couple of pops for the show, and it kept not working. So that's done.
Yeah. And dude,
I'll have a beer with eggs though.
There is like, dude, like a drink or 2.
Yeah.
And then you go up on stage. like the greatest.
Perfect.
Like two drinks.
Yeah.
You're like loose. You're good. But then anything past that.
Yeah.
Or if you have to do a show later.
Yeah.
That's too many drinks.
Dude, it's too many. You do honestly, you do your best work when you just go up there and like run your bits sober, because like that you're in the most control then. You know. And look, I'm as guilty as the next guy. It's fun getting a little buzz and then going on stage. I'm slinging jokes, but like brass tacks into the day, you can't be getting shit faced and going to mics all the time.
It's not sustainable.
No, it's not. It'll like that'll get you through. I don't know if you're just starting out like a couple of months. Maybe you're getting over like the stage fright or something, and it is fun. But it's like, are you like, do you?
And it does work to get over that stage fright.
A little bit, but it's like if you want to be serious about it, you got to leave that. You got to hop off that train a long time ago.
Yep.
You got to leave that, dude. Something about like stand up and alcoholism, just they go hand in hand.
It's perfect.
It's perfect. It's the perfect fit, man.
Because a couple of drinks, like you're just so loose. And you're just willing to, you'll just say whatever. Like it's great.
Yeah.
But
also you forget your bits, you know?
Yeah. You stumble through one. You start a bit, bail on it.
Or you do the punchline.
Start a bit in the middle.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you remember you have like 2 tags before you're supposed to say this, but you already said it and you're like, fuck. Yeah.
And then you're on stage thinking like, he fucking drunk piece of shit.
Yeah.
Couldn't have 2 or 3 whiskey sours. Had to have 8.
Had to have 8.
Had
to have 8 whiskey sours. That was a cool, that like not cool, but that was like a funny lesson to learn, because that's something I kind of wrapped my head around, like, you know, towards the beginning of this year. I kind of put 2 and 2 together. I was like, all right, you gotta stop this, dude.
Yeah, it can't be every set.
No, dude, no.
It cannot.
If you want to be serious about it, you can't be having 8 whiskey sours, man.
No, dude, can't be having 8 whiskey sours. Oh, son of a bitch.
That is it. Oh, you practice your lines now. It doesn't look like you're practicing shit.
Listen to me. If you don't get this take right, I'm gonna blow your
fucking brains out.